tables turn. Will you trust me when I say that I make it up to you somehow?
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. It'll be the defending NBA champion Golden State Warriors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. You look at the Cavaliers.
And guys, this is an opponent that's given them problems first 2 times out that they've met. Both losses. We'll see if the third time is the charm.
This is their last chance, of course, trying to avoid being swept.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. At the guard spots, Barnes and Green of the forward set. And it's Bogut in the 5 spot.
And guys, one thing that we post-game interviews and pressers, he said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. And that one's good, Barnes.
Off to a nice start here. They've hit all 3 from the field.
Irving against Curry. Kicks it out to James. Fires from deep. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Green. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. Curry's got his first 2 points.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
No good from Irving. The Warriors have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. It's Thompson off the drive. A 3 from Barnes. Rebound by Smith.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
Down low.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice.
No doubt there are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Love. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard. In the season's second half, these teams have been really passing the ball well. The Warriors, number 1.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Outside, Green. Bogut dishes to Thompson. They get it back. Kicks to Barnes. Stolen by Thompson. Irving passes to Smith. A leaner. And it falls over the rim and in. Thompson's got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Jefferson comes in for LeBron. Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Warriors, Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. 10 Sam Fry kicks to Thompson. And that one's good. Shumpert.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they show.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Farajao comes in for Green, and Ian Clark subbed in for Klay Thompson. Clock at 4. Rush with the steal. And that one's good by Clark.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Here's Dellavedova. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Fires the 3. The Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Clark lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's good on the second. Here's Shumpert. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the tie. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter.
Positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. There's the bucket. Good.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
The drive by James. Great D that time from Curry. To the inside. Here's Barnes. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Mozgov. Off target at the rim.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Now the pass to Spates. Another shot. And the layup is good. Spates has got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Present the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Spates. Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa. And Ian Clark subbed in for Steph Curry.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it.
Vous êtes 5
Continue
sur le
to attack
terrain.
that rim.
Putain, vous jouez pas bien.
Here's Thompson from 11 feet away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Barnes. The drive by Bogut. He gives them a double-digit lead. Bogut's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, too many easy buckets coming from inside, and I think he wants to make that a point of emphasis.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big trouble.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks. It's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 10 to the left side wing. Passes it to Dellavedova. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
And he gets it to go.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg just with... Man.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Rush's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against New Orleans.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And the first one drops.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Yeah. It's deflected. And Golden State will go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. They went to Cleveland for their last meeting with the Cavaliers, and they came out with the win.
A huge margin of victory for them when these two teams squared off last, and they got scoring from up and down their lineups.
Yeah, the reserves, the guys coming off the bench, Greg, made their presence felt. And, of course, with their big lead, they were able to give the bench a lot of run.
Green dishes to Livingston.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. LeBron, he's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Brandon Rush. And Curry subbed in for Thompson.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line.
Mais non, mais les passes, les gars.
Here's Curry. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Spates. Here's Livingston. And again, no good by Golden State. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. No good on the buzzer beater.
Ouais, il me reste une mi-temps pour attraper 8 points, il me semble. Ouais. Je suis assez dégueulasse quand même à 3 points.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Richard Jefferson really making a difference here.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop it.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Richard Jefferson really making a difference here.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. And it's Curry in at the 1. Outside Irving. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Irving. 2 shots.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Barnes. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And Curry, here we go. Out to Smith. Shoots. Good, and the assist goes to James. Smith's got his first points of the night. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
Checked in. Warriors leading by 4. Curry passes to Bogut. The drive by Green. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got 8 points.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Brandon Rush, who's checked in for Golden State. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. LeBron kicks to Irving. The drive by Love. Irving dishes to Mozgov. Out to Smith. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Rush with the steal. The assist by Curry. 10 points for Barnes.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the rejection by James. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. On its way from Curry for two. And a miss there off the inbound.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Jefferson with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And it's Smith penetrating. Plenty of space. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just one on the basket from James.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Bogut the pass to Rush. But they'll get another chance. Barnes kicks to Curry. Here's Rush. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving dishes to LeBron. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Jefferson. Shumpert comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Bogut. Spates comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Dellavedova kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Dellavedova. Back to Shumpert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Cleveland, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Ron right side. And it's sent back by Spates.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Barbosa kicks to Rush. Good D by LeBron.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Ça doit rentrer, ça.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Brandon Rush. The Warriors have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Andrew Bogut checked in for Anderson Varejau. 24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn around.
Basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Putain, mais saute-toi, c'est pour attraper la balle, sale
To the
PD.
paint. And stolen by James. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Thompson down low with Mozgov. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Shumpert in the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Thompson against Irving. Releases. Oh, trying for it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Warriors leading by 11. Curry passes to Green. Mozgov with the steal. Here's Smith. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Smith's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Cavs. And there's a whistle that goes on him on Shumpert. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
The Warriors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. It's Curry with the drive. And Thompson sends it back. And they'll keep possession. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
Mozgov dishes to Shumpert. 6 on the shot clock. Irving for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
La connexion.
And Thompson gets to Green.
Voilà, connexion.
Golden State moving the ball around. Wants to get it to Barnes and does.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got.
Un seul qui va lever les bras pour défendre.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Here's Smith looking to end the run. And that one comes.
Look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it. Are you kidding me?
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence. The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Well, get the pass to Thompson. The Cavaliers pull it in. Irving kicks to Mozgov. He feeds it to Smith. Cleveland gets it back. Here's Love.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big follow.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Warriors leading by 16. Curry dishes to Thompson. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
The feed to Barnes. The drive by Thompson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Barnes kicks to Green. That's good. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert.
And you know what? He's shaken off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Barnes passes to Thompson. Barnes kicks to Curry. And the shot is good. 14 points for Draymond Green.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
And that produced great fruit for them in transition.
And we have watched this team all season long play with such tenacity, with the wings piling up on the year. This will make it now 61 total.
And in this season series, it becomes an emphatic 3-game sweep this year. So they have to feel pretty good about how dominant they've been in this matchup against the Cavs.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Harrison Barnes. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Warriors leading by 17. And Rush kicks to Spates.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark, that beautiful alley-oop dunk.
Yeah, that was nice. No doubt. There are assists, and then, guys, there are assists.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Cleveland's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Barbosa for 3. Rebound by Dellavedova. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so it's Golden State with it. Feeds it to Spates. Over to the left wing. And he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 17.
And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
James. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 5 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Spates. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited.
Merci bien.